Hi you guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to my beautiful, beautiful channel. So if you guys haven't noticed, this video's title is Nice for What, and it was very much so inspired by Drake's Nice for What video, a very woman empowerment song that he kind of sampled from Lauryn Hill. That is one of my favorite songs at the moment, by the way. But I honestly, this video is going to be mostly geared towards my female audience, but obviously all of you guys are welcome to stick around and watch the whole video and see what the fuck I'm talking about. But I agree with this statement as far as being a feminist or a woman who agrees and women just being treated respectfully in this day and age. Nice for What is kind of like, for me, that's kind of a slap in the face for men and all the standards that they have for women, to be honest. Women are always taught to submit or be this nice girl in order to receive what they want, in order to be treated with respect. A lot of times, if women aren't modest in the way they dress or in the way they behave or act, they are deemed bitches. All kind of names in the books. Bitches, of course, there's slut shaming if a woman decides to wear what she wants, or even if she wants to be deemed aggressive or the leader or play the lead role in things. But Nice for What, for me, is an anthem because it's like I am a victim of that conditioning. I've been taught to be the quiet, shy girl, and I, for a long time, believed that I had to play this role because everyone will always be like, "Oh, you're the shy type. You're like the nice girl." And people were giving me recognition and praise for it. Yes, because a lot of conditioning, men and women suffer from thinking that that's the way women have to be. But over time, I learned that I wasn't getting shit out of being the nice girl. Honestly, I was getting walked all over. I was getting cheated on by my ex for trying to be the nice girl, for trying to act right, for trying to leap through hoops to satisfy his needs. And I think a lot of women go wrong when our existence is based upon if a man likes us or not, if a man wants us or not. Even if our present lover is like we fear losing our lovers because of not being nice or coming off as the type, or even the fear of being portrayed as a bitch. And to be honest, I feel like we need to throw these labels and fears out the window because, for one, what I really believe, and this is very contradictory to what people teach women to do in dating a lot. I look up so many dating advice for women, and they're always trying to say, like, we have to do something different, not be ourselves in order to keep a man. And for a long time, even now, I believe in that kind of, like, you have to play a game or whatever. But in reality, I wasn't being true with myself because I don't agree with women having to chase men. I wholeheartedly believe in self-love. I believe in putting oneself first, and who wants to be with you will be with you. Who's meant to be in your life will stay if you put yourself first. If people can't love you for who you are and the fact that you put yourself first, that is part of who you are. And if they're trying to tell you to dim your light in that way or to dumb yourself down, and compromise, not put yourself first, then there's something wrong with that to me. Because to me, I feel like a strong man will recognize a strong woman when he sees her, a lot like the Alicia Keys song. So, for example, if a man matches your hustle, and he comes from a perspective of self-love, he will understand you. But if you aren't on the same wavelength in that sense, then there's always going to be like this power struggle going on in relationships. But Nice for What, again, it's like being a woman, you don't have to conform to these ideals. And a lot of times it gets us walked all over, whether it's being pressured to have sex when you don't want to have sex, being pressured to smile when you don't want to smile, being pressured to not speak your mind if you're not getting sex like you want it in your relationship, or not speaking your mind when you're unhappy about something in your relationship because fear that he'll run away. Then if this boy or this man will run away because you're trying to fix a relationship, that's bullshit, because that means he didn't want the shit anyway. And that's just how I feel. A real man will try to stick around and fix it, and wouldn't try to belittle you as not human for having feelings, or for saying what you want to say, or for acknowledging that you're not happy and all these things. Plus, nice gets you nowhere. As far as like, I feel like we need to kind of promote being a bitch more, because bitch is literally what helps us maneuver through life. It's not saying, oh, you always have to be hard, and you can't play with your feminism or your feminine energy. It's just a matter of, when you're playing in your feminine energy, a lot of people perceive that as soft or being weak. So you have to be able to bring that bitch out every once in a while, to have balance, so that people aren't walking all over you, or trying to tell you what to do, or have you conform, or make you completely and utterly unhappy because you're scared to speak up for yourself. But yeah, that's just my little rant, you guys, on Nice for What. And honestly, you don't have to do anything you don't want to fucking do. If someone's going to be with you, they'll be with you. And a lot of times women fear being alone, or there's a lot of stigma about being too independent. It may be to a certain extent, but if someone's going to want to be with you, they're going to want to be with you. Shit, it can't be the fact that you love only yourself and you're only going to be by yourself. That's bullshit. Because if you see your worth, then somebody else is going to see your worth. Honestly, I'm a firm believer that when you love yourself 100%, you put yourself first, whether it's exercising, eating right, making sure you drink enough water, making sure you do stuff that is fun to you. That shit radiates. That radiates to the world, and people, you attract so many people like fucking bugs. And trust me, if the person that you're with in a relationship right now, or whoever you're dealing with in your life, family, all these important people who seemingly love you, trust you, if they can't get with the program, there's always plenty of fish in the sea, even though like people don't want to hear that, or that it may be bitchy for me to say. But all of us deserve to be happy, and if this person can't make you happy, or you can't make that person happy, even, it goes both ways. I'm not gonna lie, it goes both ways. If you as a woman can make that person happy, then we should all have our choice to go our separate ways, for example. But yeah, this is going so many different ways. But yeah, Nice for What is like, you don't have to smile to nobody in the street just because like you're intimidated. It's more so taking your power back, understanding that you're a human being. You can do what the fuck you want. You don't have to act out this gender role if you don't want to, or you can act out the gender role if you want to, but understand that you peace.